At the very outset, the Naga Students Federation would like to congratulate the our Honorable Chief Minister. Under his able leadership, he could able to garner the support of the Naga people, particularly state of Nagaland. And once again, his ministry is retained. And we, the students community, we are positive and we are very hopeful that under his able leadership, lots of development will take place. We are also anticipating that the government, the newly formed government, will focus more attention for the progress and growth of the Naga youths. And also, as a Naga Students Federation, we have been trying to deliver what is best and what is just for Naga people. We felt the need that Nagaland State Staff Selection Board is the need of an hour. And likewise, accordingly, the previous government, they have constituted, examination was held, result was declared on 7th of March, the preliminary result was declared. However, we are dismayed today. The reason why Naga Students Federation pushed forward to have NSSB in the state of Nagaland is to bring transparency in the system of recruitment, particularly in grade 3 position. And as far as our position and our understanding is concerned, there should not be any room for manipulation. Doesn't mean we undermine the credibility and integrity of the board members, but we felt insecure. The students community and the aspirants felt insecure that 12.5% of the total marks is allotted for viva-voce as well as personal efficiency test, because we want to ensure that complete transparency is maintained, and for which in our third Federal Assembly, with the support of all the federating units, we have been demanding to the board as well as to the state government that 12.5% be reduced to 5% in order to bring complete transparency in the system of recruitment. And till today, the government of the day as well as the board, they could not fulfill the demand of the Naga Students Federation. Therefore, with the Naga Students Federation, we would like to once again reiterate our stand that until and unless the demand of the Naga Students Federation, that is 12.5% allotted to viva-voce and personal tests, be reduced to 5%, we will ensure that the final result of the NSSB first phase of examination should not come out, and that is the demand of the Naga Students Federation, and that is the voice and aspiration of all the aspirants, particularly the youths and students community. Likewise, even today, we have written to the Chief Secretary, stating and reiterating the position and demand of the Naga Students Federation, and also with the declaration of result on 7th of March, the board states that the interview result which was declared, the board could not bring out the marks secured by the candidates in the public domain. They said that only after computer efficiency test and other skill tests, they will bring out the written result, marks in public domain. But I think that should not be any issue, because we are talking about transparency. And as far as examination process is concerned, examination was conducted in free and fair manner, and the board should not refuse to declare the marks secured by each and every candidate, and for which we demand to the board to bring out the marks secured by candidate in public domain as early as possible. In our previous Federal Assembly, considering as well as in order to protect the cultural identity of the Naga people, Naga Students Federation felt that we have to start introducing uniform in the form of our cultural attire to be introduced in the educational institution. Whereas in fact we have written to the Nagaland Board of School Education, we have written to the School Education Department as well as to the Higher Education Department. But most of the institutions till today did not comply to the request of the Naga Students Federation, and for which once again we would like to appeal to all the institutions operating under the Naga homeland to start introducing by using Naga attire as part of the uniform, maybe say once in a week or once in a month, so that our cultural identity is protected as well as it is utilized in the fullest form.
Federation in public domain, as President has rightly stated, we have been talking to the authorities concerned in order to ensure that the viva-voce component is only 5% of the total marks. As we discussed with the board, they have given the reason that the NSSB 2002 regulation provides for 12.5% of the marks to be to form as a part of the personal interview marks. However, as we peruse the document properly, Section 45(10) of NSSB regulation only talks about the maximum threshold as to the maximum marks that can be allotted, and if the regulation nowhere talks about the minimum threshold for the marks to be allotted for personal interview. So we feel that the argument being brought forth by the board is a nullity, and that the board should not have any issue in reducing the viva-voce component to 5%.
So in case the government does not accept this and goes on with declaration of the full result, what will be the stand of NSF?
One thing which we are very positive is in almost all the camping, be it NDPP, be it BJP or any other political party, they have been stating in their election campaign that because of the demand made by the Naga Students Federation, the NSSB came into place. And why we are saying this is because including the elected members as well as the aspirants and the students leaders, when we talk about NSSB, we are talking about transparency and fairness in the system of governance. As far as our demand is concerned, I think we are not demanding which cannot be fulfilled. And we have been stating that until and unless our demand is fulfilled for the interest of the students community, we will try to ensure that the final result will not be declared. In a sense, we will be compelled to even come to the street, ensuring that we may even boycott the viva-voce if in case our demand is not fulfilled. So we are very stern because we have the resolution adopted in our Federal Assembly, and we have the support of all the aspirants. And when we talk about aspirants, we have more than 45,000 candidates who have appeared, as well as we have the support of all the federating units who are more than ready to come to the street in order to fulfill the aspirations and demands of the students community.
Why do you feel that viva-voce having 12% marks will hamper the entire or the capability of the students or aspirants?
See, initially when the regulation 2020 came, we have been demanding that particularly in the recruitment process of grade 3, we need not have viva-voce or for that matter personnel test also. But as per our discussion and deliberation with our Chief Secretary, considering the Naga people, in order to test the efficiency of the people, computer testing skills and other related may be required, and for which we also agreed upon. But as far as I think capability and potential of an individual candidate is determined in the viva-voce, I think almost all the intellect and the knowledge is already extracted through written examination, and for which we felt that viva-voce is not required. And as I have clearly stated, we are not here demanding this because we have an objection towards the board members or anyone else, and we are not questioning the sincerity and integrity of the board members. We are not on that opinion, but we feel that as a Naga people, we are very emotional people, and there is a rumors doing the round that in some candidates they were promising that they will try their best to make sure that their candidate is go through NSSB. See, those are rumors we know, but those are things doing the wrong, which is making the aspirants insecure. And our concern is the right person for the right job, and we felt that the first phase, the first circle of NSSB be fulfilled as per the desire of the students community. And I think our demand is just, and our demand is right.
Coming to the cultural thing, cultural dress in educational institutions, you want it for only government schools or all the private schools also?
We have been, we want all the institutions, be it high school, be it college, be it government, be it private, to make use of this. Why we are saying this is because as far as Naga Students Federation is concerned, we are here to protect the cultural identity and the interests of the people. And when we happen to visit any other states, most of their institutions, they introduce their own cultural attire, even in the educational institution. Whereas we Naga people, we always proclaim that we have a very rich culture, we have a very rich attire. Whereas I think we are failing to do so. And for which we felt that this will be one step forward, where if it is introduced, then in the near future, I think properly some institutions, we are anticipating that some reputed institution may come out introducing a complete set of attire for the uniform. So those are our expectation, and to do so, we are appealing to all the educational institutions operating be introduced to introduce to this formula. Yes.
Thank you.